Okay, let's picture this. You're in a hospital and you're waiting. Or maybe you're the doctor and you know there's a test result that could change everything for your patient. It's that gap, right? The time between the information being ready and the right person actually seeing it. Well, that's what we're digging into today. It's one of the biggest, most critical communication gaps in modern medicine. And spoiler alert, we're starting to figure out how to close it. So let me ask you a question. What do you think is the most dangerous delay in a hospital? You know, your mind probably jumps to waiting for an operating room or maybe for an ambulance to arrive. But what if the most dangerous delay is one you can't even see? It's that information gap we just talked about. A critical test result is sitting there, ready to go, but the right doctor just doesn't know about it yet. And that one little delay, wow, it can completely change a patient's entire story. And this is what we're calling healthcare's communication bottleneck. It's this huge, system-wide problem where for the people who are actually on the front lines taking care of patients, waiting around for that one crucial piece of info, well, it's just not an option. I mean, think about it. When a doctor gets that result, like instantly, it's not just about being a little more efficient. It's about turning data into action right now. It's a difference between a diagnosis happening now versus maybe hours from now. That means treatment can kick off sooner. And for the person in that hospital bed, that can literally make all the difference in the world. And believe me, the cost of these delays is huge. We're not just talking about minor inconveniences. We're talking about missed opportunities for quick intervention, which can have a real negative impact on patient safety. You've even got the risk of failing to meet regulatory standards for the hospital. But the bottom line, the most important thing, is that a patient is stuck waiting longer for a diagnosis and waiting longer for the treatment they desperately need to begin. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution, right? It can't be just another complicated system. It has to be something that just cuts through all the noise you find in a busy hospital. It has to be a direct alert that gets the right information to the right person right away. No middleman. And when you compare the old way to the new way, it's really night and day. Just think about the old way. It was like this frantic scavenger hunt, right? Running around, playing phone tag, sending pages, remember pagers? Dealing with clunky applications just to track down the right doctor. Now, compare that to the new way. A simple, secure text message hits their phone. There's no app to install, no password to remember, and the result? You get a response in pretty much real time. And I really want to double click on that no app required part because it's a total game changer. Seriously, doctors, nurses, they're already juggling a dozen different systems and logins. The absolute last thing they need is another app to download and learn. By using simple SMS, the one thing that's already on everyone's phone, you completely remove the biggest hurdle to getting people to actually use the system. All right, but getting the notification to the phone is really just step one. The real magic is what happens next. It's all about how you turn that simple little alert into a fast, decisive clinical action. So let's walk through what that seamless workflow actually looks like. Okay, so it's a super simple 5-step process. First, you get the text alert. Simple enough. Second, you tap on a secure link that's protected for patient privacy. Third, you're looking at the results right on your phone. Fourth, you either accept or decline responsibility. And here's the really brilliant part. Number 5, if for some reason you decline or you just don't respond in time, the system automatically escalates it based on whatever rules the hospital has set up. So that critical message, it never gets lost. It can't. So you might be wondering, how does a slick new system like this plug into a hospital's massive, complicated existing tech? Well, the answer is a little bit of technical magic called HL7 standards. Now, don't worry about the name. It sounds way more complicated than it is. Just think of it like a universal translator for healthcare tech. It lets this new tool speak the exact same language as the hospital's main systems, like the electronic health record. This means the whole integration process is incredibly smooth, with basically zero disruption to the workflows people are already used to. Okay, so a seamless workflow is awesome, but the big question is, does it actually work? Does it make a real difference? And that's where we get to the most important part of all of this, measuring what actually matters. We have to see how this translates from just a faster text message to a genuinely better outcome for the patient. And honestly, this one simple chart pretty much says it all. You look at the time it takes for a provider to see and acknowledge a critical results, and it just plummets when you switch from the old manual ways to a direct alert system. We are literally shaving precious minutes, and in some cases even hours, off that communication timeline. That's time that directly benefits the patient. And this isn't just about feeling faster, it's about being able to prove it with cold, hard data. There are these real-time dashboards that let hospital leaders see absolutely everything. They can pinpoint bottlenecks, they can track response rates, and they can see exactly how this tech is improving care in those high-pressure zones like the emergency department. It completely turns guesswork into actionable data. And in the end, it all comes down to this quote, which I think sums it up perfectly. By eliminating that whole time-wasting manual process of hunting down providers, the entire care team gets to save incredibly valuable time and focus their energy on what really, truly matters the most, taking care of the patient. So, when you see how a relatively simple, direct fix can solve such a massive and dangerous problem, it really gets you thinking, doesn't it? What other invisible delays are we just kind of accepting as normal in healthcare? And what other simple, smart solutions are out there, just waiting for us to find them?